Hey everyone, this is Mrs. Clark, and I'm going to show you how to do self-checking subtraction in Google Sheets. So first of all, this does come with a student video too, just to let you know. So if you click on this link, you can play a kid-friendly video for your students that'll show them how to do it. Basically, you have these templates here, and students are going to type numbers into the boxes, and the boxes will change colors. A bright color means it's correct, and incorrect will be gray, like that. And then when they're finished, there'll be little check marks up in the corner of each question and a sticker to show them that they're done. This comes with 90 different questions. So you can see all these tabs here at the bottom, which is really nice because the students can just click to go to the different tabs and complete the assignment. And then it's just one spreadsheet. You don't have to assign a bunch of stuff. However, I also broke it into smaller assignments too, in case you want to assign it in chunks. So here are our different chunks. So questions 1 through 5, or I should say tabs 1 through 5, are 2-digit minus 1-digit easiest questions. Then the next 5 tabs are 2 minus 2, and then it just goes up from there. Next 5 tabs are 3 digits minus 2 digits. Then we keep going up, and we have 3 minus 3. Our last couple chunks are 4 digits minus 3 digits, and then the last questions are 4 digits minus 4 digits. So in the folder, you have your master spreadsheet, which is what we were just looking at with all the tabs, but I also made smaller ones for you. So you can see A is 2 minus 1 digits, tabs 1 through 5. So if you want to assign just that one, they will only get these 5 tabs here at the bottom, so it's not too overwhelming for them. So you can choose if you want to assign this huge assignment to them, which is great, everything in one place, or you can assign the different levels of difficulty. So let's actually go through one of these and solve it. So you have these block boxes here. All the empty boxes need to be filled in, and we have a lot of boxes up here on the top because students need to be borrowing. And so I created a template that's going to help remind them to do that. So for example, let's start with this question here. You can't do 1 minus 2, so you have to come borrow from the 8, and there's an arrow there to help kind of guide them. The 8 becomes a 7, and then you have to click away to get the feedback. When you click away, it'll change colors. Bright color means it's correct, and gray would be incorrect. So you can see it crossed off the 8 just like it would if you were on paper. You cross off the 8, you make it a 7. And now we're taking 10 away and giving it to the 1, so this becomes an 11. And that little arrow popped up to kind of help guide them. Now we can do 11 minus 2 is 9. Click away to get that feedback. We cannot do 7 minus 8, which is why this arrow popped up to remind us this 4 now needs to become a 3. We borrowed from that 4 and we gave that 10 to the 7, turning the 7 into a 17. So you can see there's a box for everything. It really helps eliminate those common sticking points, and it is a scaffold. It's helping the students, and they might not want all these supports forever, but it's really valuable when you're teaching to have these extra supports, especially if you have a lot of students and you can't be running around trying to get to everybody. Let me show you what happens when it's all finished. 9 minus 8 equals 1, 8 minus 4 equals 4. Click away to get that feedback. You'll see a check mark pops up when each question is finished. And then when all of the questions are finished, a sticker pops up here when the whole tab is finished. So that's just a lot of feedback for them to let them know colors are bright, each box is correct, check marks, each question is done. When all 3 are done, they get that sticker popping up, so it gives them a ton of feedback. You can assign this in Google Drive by just giving your students the link, and a lot of people use Google Classroom or another learning platform, so I'll show you how to do that. So open up your classroom. This is just a test class. It's not a real one for privacy reasons. And you're going to click on Classwork, Create, Assignment. You can call it whatever you want, and then click on Drive. If you were recently opening that assignment, it'll pop up under Recent, which is really nice, or you can click on My Drive and go through your folders to find it, or search for it. If I want to, I can assign all questions. So that would be all 90 questions. Or maybe I just want to do part A, which would be 1 through 5, which is 5 tabs, but 15 questions. And my students would only work on that little chunk. And then maybe tomorrow I would assign B or something like that. So add whatever you'd like. And then very important, you want to change this to make a copy for each student. Then you can change any parameters here on the right. And when you're done, just hit assign, or you can schedule it for a later date. And that's how you use Google Classroom to assign this. So I hope this is helpful for you. There's also an answer key here. So that's the spreadsheet filled out. And then there's also an answer key. Just if you scroll down, it'll show you all the answers in this slideshow too. So I hope this is helpful for you and for your students, and that it helps them remember to borrow when they're doing their subtraction. And I also have multi-digit addition too, and I also have multiplication and long division. So check those out in the comments if you'd like to see those as well.